Notice it when you shoot it. Your gunshot woke me up. Don't worry, it won't happen tomorrow. It's 2 in the morning. What is this dog so desperately trying to communicate at 2 in the morning? What you have to say? I'm in the yard. I can't get out. Get me out. Get me out. Out, 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 out. Shut up, dog. You actually open your window, yell at your neighbor's dog. Shut up. The dog's not there. My bad. That is. I didn't realize the time. Because I'm a dog. You don't have a watch. The kind of dog I am. I'm not a watch dog. You get his attention. He'll be right at your window. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! The other dogs in the neighborhood, they hear him in the distance and join in. Help me! Help me! Christmas choir is going to be one short. Don't shoot your neighbor's dog. Do I need to say that? You got a dead dog in the front lawn with a bullet hole in its head. How do you cover that? Like, take a little pistol, put it next to its paw. Leave a little note. This isn't going to take the fleas anymore. So the barking bothers me because I don't know what your habits are. I'm a night sleeper. When I sleep is at night. When it's dark out, I choose to sleep then. I love it. Sleep, I love it. I love it. Sleep, I love it. I love it. I go to sleep, I love it. I love to sleep. I have dreams about taking naps. I love it. And I'm all these people, I have to have total silence, complete darkness, or I can't fall asleep at night. And I tell you something, you people who snore, you sandblasters of the night, you crawlers of the hogs. How do you people make these noises? Where's this stuff come from? It's like you're laying there at home with that constant reminder, I am asleep. You are not. Asleep. The dogs are outside. Roll over! Dogs in there keeping us awake. Alright, let me end with this. Alright. That was a growing boy. Okay. Do it in order here. Well, first of all, how many of you have heard of bananas? Anybody heard of bananas? It's sweeping across the country, even in Canada. If you're not familiar with Bananas, it's a family-friendly comedy show that I host that is on about 1 a.m.
Oh.
Which is a perfect time slot for a family show to air. We got a full set on there. I normally hosted this set, a friend guest hosted, and I did a full set on that one. Then I've got the Thou Shalt Laugh DVDs. I got 3 of those. You familiar with Thou Shalt Laugh? Those are fun. There's 3 different ones I'm on, and they have good guest hosts. They got Patricia Heaton and Tim Conway on the first 2, and then Sinbad, if you're not too young to know who Sinbad is. He hosted the 3rd one, and this 3rd one is very controversial because I said sex, so it's a lot of soccer moms are upset. No, I didn't mean it. It's just from a biblical perspective. Well, I'll share. Here's the one joke I did on there that got me in trouble. I'll share it with you guys tonight since I'm not going to be here in 5 minutes. I started in comedy clubs like a long time ago, probably before some of you were born. I started working comedy clubs in a long time ago, and a guy I was working with and I had just come back to Christ. I'd been working clubs for about 7 or 8 years, and I came back to Christ, and Christ chose me to come back. How God worked it out. Maybe you'll need me now. Ow! Pain, help me. That kind of works. So I came back to the Lord, and I was working with a friend. He kept going off on how prudish Christians can be about sex. And I shared with him this verse that's in Proverbs chapter 5. It says, rejoice in the wife of your youth. let her breast satisfy you always.
Oh.
He could not believe that verse was in, he couldn't believe that verse was in the Bible. I had it memorized because I am standing on the promises of God. That's right. I'm not just a hearer of the word, I am a doer of the word. And I love practical application. Honey, let's have a Bible study. Okay, let's go. That got me in trouble. Not anymore. Okay. So, the thing I'll leave you, I'm most excited about this. I had a book published this last year from an actual true publisher, and it's called A Comedian's Guide to Theology. And believe it or not, it's a humor book on theology, because people have been asking, when's someone going to write a humor book on theology? Finally. But believe it or not, I actually try to make points, whatever faith tradition you come from. The point of the book is that whatever faith tradition you come from, there are things that are essential to the Christian faith. And if we lose those particular things, we lose Jesus. And you lose Jesus, it's tough. All right, let me read you a couple chapters. Chapter 1. You got a couple hours, guys. I'll just read some chapter titles. Chapter 1, Theology, the Sexual Life of a Nun. Very edgy. Very edgy. Chapter 2, the Bible's more than just a place to stash your drugs. Based on a true story. Chapter 6, the beginning of narcissism, the theology of why mean people suck. Let me just read you one quote from chapter, this is from my chapter, How to Acquire a Death Threat. Where I talk about world religion. I'm working on another book called Nonconformists. Okay, most of us follow this quaint societal rule that says don't talk about politics and religion at the time you accidentally saw your grandma naked. And let me just state for the record, once you see your grandma naked, those cookies never quite taste the same. I'll have a card table right over here. You guys have been delightful.